So we've done a couple videos on the Candid Coaches series, which is done by the good folks over at CBS Sports. Shout out to Gary Parrish and Matt Norlander who do great work for them. I think it's the Eyes on College Basketball podcast they do, but they also do some great writing and things like that for CBS Sports. And part of the Candid Coaches kind of rollout that they have is they get basically a vote on who is college basketball's best player. And how that kind of played out here is I think I want to make sure I got the thing right. I think it's like 100 coaches they asked, but I might be wrong on that. Sorry if I am, Norlander. You can hit me up on the side, but it is nearly 100 coaches that they poll for this. And Braden Smith received 51% of the vote for college basketball's best player. The next closest was JT Toppin with 14%, then Darren Peterson with 9%, AJ DeBanza 7%. Donovan Dent, 5%. Cam Boozer, 4%. Yaxel Lendenborg, 4%. Other players receiving votes, PJ Haggerty, Bennett Sturts, Milos Uzan. Braden Smith with 51% of the vote. That is the highest a player has ever received, a percentage that's ever been received by a player in the preseason in the CBS Candid Coaches poll. Not sure how far that goes back, but Dion, I guess I'll throw it to you. Is 51% too low?
Yeah, so that was my first reaction. Did you say Bennett Sturts got votes in this?
Bennett Sturts did get votes in this.
And PJ Haggerty?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of Braden just getting more votes.
I,
But
I'll say I'll say this though. I am a little bit surprised that JT Toppin is that big of a gap from Braden Smith.
well, I think that's because Bennett Sturts got the JT Toppin votes.
Also, we are living in a world where Donovan Dent got more votes than Cam Boozer. I know you're a Cam Boozer guy. Also, Cam Boozer and Yaxel Lendenborg on the same playing field here. Both
I
getting
would say a
4%.
lot of freshmen on the list. I feel like everyone's like really, really high on this freshman class. Maybe not like high enough because Donovan Dent got more votes than Cam. I like Darren Peterson over AJ as a college player. I do want to preface, I don't think that is how their careers are going to go at the next level. Um, but I do like Darren Peterson over AJ. I feel like Braden's too low. I don't know. I know that you said it was the most ever, right?
That 51% is the highest percentage ever for this Candid Coaches, like who's the best player in college basketball.
That crazy to me that that's the highest ever, by the way. Edie wasn't higher than, like Edie should have been higher than that too.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can go back and look at what that would be. I mean, who's the number one pick last year? Cooper Flag?
Super flag. How did we both forget that so
Obviously, listen, long week, Friday. But like I
right?
wonder like what it was when Cooper Flag was there. Like how that does feel weird that the National Player of the Year returning didn't get higher than 51%, but also people hated Edie.
That's and Coop probably missed out on votes because he
Also
was
also
putting
Edie didn't play last year for what it's worth. I need to lock it in.
2 years ago though.
Yeah,
Like
so,
2 years
so
ago,
yeah,
Edie
so
put
2 years ago, I wonder who it was kind of against. I think Cooper Flag might have been number one last year, with Janai Broome actually might have been in it too.
I was gonna say last year because Janai could have stole votes, Braden could have stole votes, even Toppin. I think you could like probably stole a few votes last year. But who stole them from Edie? Because it was Alexandre Sarr, Zachary Reese, like those were the guys that went in the top three of that draft. I think Reed Shepard was like the third or fourth pick that year. Like
Yeah.
who was stealing votes from Edie that year? Unless it was just Braden still.
Yeah, I mean, we got to figure out what that exactly looked like, to be honest with you. But
Dion, how's your job going?
Beginning of the school year, everything's like a little up and down. One of the biggest issues we've had is we can't find any uniforms for our girls' sports teams.
Mm, that's a difficult thing to find a solution for. I know damn well all about that because I got a daughter that just turned 2. She's into sports and she's already outgrowing every little piece of sports apparel she had. Thankfully, I know Clara K Creations. Clara K Creations was started by a former high school teacher who quit because it wasn't cost effective to send new twins and a 2-year-old to daycare. She found it easier to make girls' sports apparel than finding it to buy. And I am so thankful that she exists because if we have an old shirt of Murph's that she's outgrown, we can send it in and she takes that piece of apparel that means something and upcycles it into an outfit that Murphy can now wear as she grows up. She makes great stuff. It's honestly kind of like your fullback's wife. Kyle Juszczyk, is that how you say it? She does that, but honestly, I think Clara Kate's coming for Mrs. Juszczyk's job.
I love that. I'm a big Juice guy. Love his wife. Love Claire Kate even more than both of them, though.
You can send in your own custom ideas and she will come up with a design. She's just the best. Look up Clara Kate Creations on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and more.
I mean, it could have been a UConn player that year because I think that was
I'm
the year they
sure.
won the title. So like maybe Klingon got some votes, like a Steph Castle, maybe Tristan Newton or someone got a vote, something like that. But yeah, I guess it speaks to how much respect Braden Smith has from coaches in the sport. Like, I mean, some of the quotes that people said about him: he's the best player, leader, proven winner. You take him off the floor at Purdue, there'd be a drop off, then more guys on the list. He's the best player in college basketball, greatest impact on winning. They'll have a top five team. He's a magician with the ball in his hands, best point guard in the country. And I don't listen to anybody that says he can't play in the NBA. He will, and probably for a long time. Like this, I mean, they're singing all types of praise for Braden Smith. It's clear that 51% believe this is for sure a thing here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I have nothing against any quote that was said. I mean, I'm secretly rooting for Braden Smith to like play for the Warriors. Like, I would love that. Good backup point guard for 10 years. Um, yeah, I think Braden's the best player in college basketball. I don't think it's particularly close.
How you gonna break at the AirPods that he's out?
Well, I think Pods might be playing next to Braden. Like that could be the backcourt of the future.
I'm not watching a Pods and Braden backcourt. I refuse. I'm sorry.
I don't want to watch our current backcourt, and it consists of Steph Curry and Pods. So like,
That's crazy. I mean, look, the thing I take away most from this is that like Braden Smith is the best player, right? Like I get that. I will say this though, because I'm surprised that Michael Brown didn't get any votes. None.
I, I'm, I'm
Come
not.
on, man. PJ
But Cam
Haggerty,
only got 4%.
PJ Haggerty is getting votes. Milos Uzan is getting votes. Bennett Sturts got votes, but Michael Brown can't get any.
Listen, just because wrong people got votes doesn't mean that the answer is to give somebody else that would be incorrect more votes too.
Listen, free Michael Brown. That's what I'll say. Coaches don't see it yet. This is an anti-Louisville narrative that's spreading across the country. It's sickening, and it needs to be fixed. That's all I got to say about that. But um, yeah, I think this just speaks to the respect that Braden has from coaches, right? Like I think he's the preseason national player of the year for a reason, right? Like people want to discredit him at every turn because of his stature and things like that, but this dude is legit one of the best PGs that college basketball has ever seen. And he wins all basketball games that he plays in. So I'm not too surprised about it. Could have been higher than 51%. The only thing I'm a little bit irked at is probably like, probably no Michael Brown for one. And then two, I think it's a little bit weird that JT Toppin isn't closer in this regard.
I gotta be honest, I really like Bennett Sturts. I really like Iowa. I'm high on them. I'm completely baffled by the love Bennett Sturts has gotten all off season. I mean, he's projected lotto pick at the moment.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy to me. Like I don't see. I mean, I know he's a little taller. I know he's yeah, not a little taller. He's substantially taller than Braden. But
I was
like
about to say he's about 6 inches, maybe 7 inches taller, maybe 6, 7.
which is obviously tough, but like I don't I like Bennett Search's game a lot. I don't think he's a lottery pick talent, to be honest with you, and I don't think coming from Drake he should be on this list just yet. I know he probably won't be in college next year with the hype that he's getting, but like if he balls out at Iowa, that's when I think he gets on this list going into his junior year.
Yeah, but look, they got it right. Braden Smith was the clear favorite here. That's why he's the preseason national player of the year. So score one for the coaches on this one. Purdue just sweeping the Candid Coaches Award so far. We did a video the other day. Purdue was voted the best team. Braden Smith voted the best player. Maybe next one is the best arena, and Mackey will run away with it. But yeah, candid coaches is all about Purdue right now, it seems like.